It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Jaguars and the Broncos. And it's coming up next on Madden NFL 22.
And off we go from Denver. Deontay Spencer on the return from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They'll be taken out by the product of the University of Louisville, the talented Teddy Bridgewater.
I've always loved Teddy Bridgewater. A lot of people have underrated him throughout his career. Remember, this is a guy who's battled back from a horrendous knee injury to find his way back as a starter in this league. More than
all right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. So here are the Jaguars in great field position already. They're led by the number 1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And what he's thinking about right now is first down, let's find a way to make a big play. Because when you get a sudden change situation, and that defense has to rush onto the field unexpectedly, you might catch them.
And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Laviska Shenault from 8 yards out. And the Jags have taken the early lead.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Out of the end zone comes Spencer. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off and not the ha. It was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over. One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
From the 25 on second down, Bridgewater.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Throwing is Bridgewater. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. He'll send this away into the Rocky Mountain night, and it's a good one. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. On 1st down, Lawrence. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. has pretty good hands on display there. In fact, he only needed one of them.
Yeah, nowadays, all these receivers work on this, right? They do.
Vic Fangio's thought about it, and he'll indeed throw the red flag. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay.
After review of the play, ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Throwing again on second down. Lawrence. That's caught. It's Dan Arnold, the tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
First down, Jaguars. Come on, set 70, Indy. Check.
Now Lawrence on first down. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty's going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Well, they sent him on the blitz from that linebacker spot, and boy, he got there quickly.
He certainly did, and obviously he could have used a block from his running back, but I think you nailed it right there. The defender got into the backfield so fast, it was hard for anyone to react.
After the sack on first down, Lawrence. Caught on the right side by Jones.
Ran a perfect defense in this situation. Would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
On first and 10, it's Lawrence. That's once again complete to Chark. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Here you go. And do so.
And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
Let's go. 18, Gator.
Here's Lawrence. And that ball is caught by DJ Chark for the Jags touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Jaguars lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes...
And now, before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Denver's offense now set to go. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Bridgewater, able to get away. And incomplete on the deep ball.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
In your face.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now the handoff comes to Gordon. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Bridgewater now for Gordon on the draw. And he's going to have a Broncos 1st down as he's able to get this up past the 40. Two 1st downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Throwing, Bridgewater. Now a leaping catch, he's got it. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Now a handoff. This is Gordon. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. On 2nd down, Gordon once more. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
Broncos with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Here's Bridgewater. On the slant, completes to Sutton. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
On 2nd and very short, Bridgewater. That's out to the flat for Gordon. Touchdown, Broncos! Melvin Gordon from 8 yards out, and the Broncos have cut it to within a score.
Obviously, Brandon, they couldn't get it all back with just one score, but that touchdown chips into the lead, and now it makes the comeback a little bit more manageable.
Brandon McManus for the point after. And that one makes it 14-7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a Denver touchdown. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville offense ready to go back to work. And the numbers for the last drive, and he was perfect, which maybe isn't surprising because he has not missed a pass in this game yet.
And it lets you know just how precise things have to be for a quarterback to be perfect, because that means the line's blocking really well. No one's dropping any of the passes thrown to them, and the quarterback is accurate. It's almost like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter or a perfect game, isn't it? He's the principal guy, but he needs a lot of help.
Time to find out if he can keep that perfect game going here, partner. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Lawrence. Throw left side, going to be caught by Chenault.
Lawrence is down. Complete to Laviska Chenault. It's a gain of 6. And the Jaguars are still down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And he'll work this forward for about 3 and second down.
The tackle made 36 yards. Brings up 2nd and 7.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Finds the open target, Arnold. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big play that time through the air. 33 yards.
But I think it's about time I took my eyes off of the secondary or the guys with the football. How about the offensive line on that snap? They took care of business.
Absolutely, and when he can stay in the pocket like that, you're going to get big plays like we just saw. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Lawrence, now this is ETN on the draw. It's Kareem Jackson making the play defensively.
The tackle made by Kareem Jackson. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Broncos' 30-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, Lawrence. That one complete. He finds Shark. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 12-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
At the 6-yard line.
Second and 4. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Now Lawrence. Right there, Chenault for the Jacksonville touchdown. Laviska Chenault with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right. He looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it culminates in a Jags touchdown. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. To return it, here's Deontay Spencer. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dragged for a loss of 7. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
A hole to dig out of here, 2nd and 17. Another try after the first down sack. Bridgewater. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Gordon. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
He wasn't ready.
Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Sam Martin now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Trevor Lawrence of the Jacksonville offense ready to go back to work. And a trio of touchdown passes so far. They've got the lead as well. All is good in their football world at this point.
And it's so much fun for our colleagues, right? Think about our producer, our director, everyone putting together these shots. Wouldn't you love to be in the truck right now and hear him calling for it? Give me that one, give me that one, give me that one. And we just saw 3 beautiful touchdown passes.
Now he's looking for 4. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. That's out wide here for Robinson. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. It's a throw again is Lawrence. Throw left side complete. That's Arnold. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 28.
A gain of 27 on the play. And the Jaguars first down.
So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Jaguars out on top. As now we send you outdoor. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
2nd and 10. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable third down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Get ready.
On 3rd down, he obviously wants to throw the football, but there's nowhere to go with it, so he takes off and goes. And now as he gets to the first down marker, he blows right past it and picks up big yardage. Partner, that's a great bit of improvisation.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 46. Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. Touchdown, Jaguars! DJ Shark, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
Yeah, this is a guy who runs with such balance and control. I mean, he went through that early contact just like he was driving over a speed bump. And he's able to continue his way downfield and wind up in the end zone.
No problem there on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Broncos 7.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. On the return is Spencer. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Bridgewater over the middle, and it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Goes back to Sutton, this time completes it. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They run it here with Gordon. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. Nifty move by Gordon. And he's going to have a Broncos first down. His good running gets him to about the 44.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. To throw, Bridgewater. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And where they are on the scoreboard almost dictates taking this big shot and trying to get right back into the game. They took it there and couldn't connect. Despite the defense being ready, go ahead and force it downfield. See what you can get.
2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action in Denver. Bridgewater. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars 30. Back to the ground now with Gordon. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On 2nd down, Gordon once more. And he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 20-yard line. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd.
Can we just take that run and turn it into a kind of a clip and save? Because that tells you everything you need to know about this drive. They've been moving the ball awfully well.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Throwing is Bridgewater. And they're going to get him. He's sagged back around the 28. Caleb Chase with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. And, Charles, they only needed a yard there. They try to pass the football. What do you think?
Well, I can't really go all out and kill them for the call because that 3rd and 1 fake and throw it over the top for a big play, that often does work. But in this situation, the pressure got to him.
Now Brandon McManus for the Bronco field goal. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. And McManus able to put it through. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them. Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed. After splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
2nd down and 3. Here's Lawrence. The catch made by James O'Shaughnessy, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
1st down, Jacksonville.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4. They'll run on 1st down. Robinson. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
The tackle at the 44-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Get me! Let's go! Let's go! Come on, set! 15, line. 15 line. Go! 56 to Mike. 56. Ready?
They'll run again here with Robinson. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
Let's go, fellas.
Ball carrier. Justin Simmons on the tackle.
You can really tell right now both sides have amped up the aggressiveness. That time the offense winning the aggression battle.
And the defense was obviously aiming for the football, maybe a little bit more so than the runner himself, and that's why he was able to break through and get the gain that he did.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 47. Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. As we get late in this one, is altitude a factor for a visiting team in Denver? Is that something that's overplayed?
No, it's real, and I know a lot of the visiting teams like to downplay it because they don't want to get into the heads of their players, but you can't avoid it. As soon as you get to the locker room, you get to the stadium, they always post it in there. Welcome to Denver. Altitude 5,280 feet. The air is rare.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st.
And it's 3rd down.
Ready?
Mike's 56. Hey, watch the slant, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Now Lawrence. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The sack there by Bradley Chubb. Here's Logan Cook now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man and try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. That is taken in by the tight end Fant. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agree. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing, Bridgewater. Sets up the screen to Gordon. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Hey, watch the slant. Right there. 54, right there.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Bridgewater. He's going to drop this one down to Gordon. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Bridgewater's throw into the hands of Fant. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. To the air again with Bridgewater. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Vic Fangio, an old-school coach, but he's going to go for it here on 4th. And he fires one that's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Jaguars are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. And Malik Reed there to bring him down.
2nd and 6.
Set. 10 over.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage,